Alright, good day everyone, and welcome to today's class. Today we are having a simple illustration of construction, and we are given a question. We are asked to construct a triangle QRT with QR equals to 8 centimeters, RT to be equals to 6 centimeters, and QT to be equals to 4.5 centimeters. That is the first part of the question. The second part, we have to construct a quadrilateral QRSP which has a common base with QR with the triangle QRT, such that QTP is a straight line, EQ is parallel to SR, and QP is 9 centimeters, while RS is 4.5 centimeters. Now, with this information, as you can see on the screen, we have our ruler and our pair of compass up here. So the first thing for us to do is that the triangle we have to construct and the quadrilateral we are going to construct are sharing the same base, and their base is 8 centimeters. So first of all, we have to draft out our 8 centimeters. So from here with the ruler, we measure our 8 centimeters from here down to this part. Now this is our 8 centimeters. With that, we move our ruler away so that we can make the necessary footprints what we have. Let's identify the tip of both ends with the required markings. So in this place, we are going to include our Q now. So this part we have our Q. Let's increase the font a bit. Okay, so we have Q now to be at this point. So we drag from here to this particular point. Now this is our Q. So let's bring in our R. Again, we're going to bring a letter box. Now we're supposed to type in our R. This is also our R. We increase the font a bit. And now we have the perfect figure for our R. This time around, we also drag to the end of the line. So this one we have now. Now let's bring in another box that we use to indicate our 8 centimeters. So at this particular point, we're just going to have 8. So at this particular point, we're going to have our 8 centimeters. Let's see. Now this is our 8 centimeters. Now we're told that our RC is 6 and our QT is 6. So with our compass, we're going to measure 6 centimeters. So let's drag it down. Drag the compass down and we'll make the radius of the compass to be 6. So drag the radius. If you look at the screen properly, you can see the value as it's changing. Okay, now we have 6. So this less than 6. Now this is 6. So let's rotate the compass to stand properly. And we can drag to the points that I want to use it. So let's drag it to our R. Okay, now we have what we are looking for. Now we're told that our RT is 6 centimeters. So now we can draw an arc. This is 6 centimeters. Again, I can drag the compass away from it. Try to straighten the compass this way. Now what we have, we're told that our QT is 4.5. So again, let's adjust this compass to a radius of 4.5 centimeters. 4.5 centimeters. Look at the compass, you see that the value is reducing. Now this is 4.5. So we drag to the particular end where we want to put the mark, which is QT. Now with the sharp edge of your compass at Q, with the sharp edge of your compass at Q, and let's still drag it properly to make sure that there's no mistake in what we are doing. This is too much. Now this one we have. Sometimes it can be difficult to place this, to place our compass properly, but at the end that should not give you any issue. Now this is what we have. Now this time we are going to draw another arc using our Q as the center, and then with that we draw the arc from here. Now this is what we have. Now we are going to drag the compass away. Now the point of intersection of these two arcs will give us our points. T. So let's bring in a text box so that we can be able to place our T. We have our T. So let's increase the font a bit. Drag to the exact spot where we want it to be located. This is our T, so let's still drag. Now this is the exact spot for our T. We can rotate the ruler. And drag the point of intersection of the curve. Let's do it before we join. This video will be a bit long because of the device we're using. Trying to make the ruler to stay fixed at the point that we don't use. You can drag it. Now we have a perfect point, so now we can draw our line across the point. So draw. Now this is what we have. So again, we rotate the ruler to the other end. That's like it, so we can draw another line across the point. Drag properly. Okay. take this one to the point of intersection of the two earlier arc that we drew. So this is just going to be this drag. So we're almost there. Let's adjust this side. Move it back for this. Okay, now we can draw our line. We need to go through the points. Okay, this is perfect. And this one we have. Now we can remove the ruler. Now this is triangle QRT. Now we have triangle QRT, so it's time to move to the quadrilateral. We said the quadrilateral, which is the second part of the question. QRSP, which has a common base QR, which we already have, with the triangle QRT, such that QTP is a straight line. We already have QT except for Q, and they said PQ is parallel to SR. Now we're told that our QP is 9 centimeters. So at this distance, we are going to increase our compass, the radius of our compass, to 9 centimeters. If you look at the compass, you can see the value as it's increasing. We increase this compass to 9 cm. And now that is 9 cm, we drag it. Notice that the value we're given is sharing the same base with Q. So let's adjust this compass in such a way and make it align. So you should do the same with yours. Now we already have the perfect alignment. Now let's draw an arc with our compass. If we draw an arc with our compass, to draw an arc, okay, now this is perfect. Now the point where this new arc we have constructed touches the line QT, that gives us our P. So let's bring out our text box. In your case, you just write P there. But in my case, I just have to type to make whatever we are doing visible. Now I will drag the P to the point of intersection of the new arc and the line of QT. Now this is what we have. Now we're also told that our RS is RX is 4.5 centimeters. Our RS is 4.5 centimeters. So we have what our RS or SR is also parallel to our PQ. Now this is what we have at this particular point. So the next thing for us to do is to construct our RS, which is 4.5. Now with this as the base, with R as the base, let's reduce our compass to 4.5. Reduce the length to 4.5. Okay, this 4.5, so we just drag it to the tip of R. Now this is what we have. So let's just drag. Okay, so we're already there. We drag a bit again. Until it aligns. This compass like this and try to draw an arc. Remember the quadrilateral we're constructing is QRSP. So let's draw our arc now with this compass. To place it here now, we can draw our arc this way. So we'll see what we have. Now this is the new arc we have. Now we can drag our compass away from it. So we have our 4 centimeters from that particular point. Now initially we were told that our PQ is parallel to this particular line, so we can use this line as the center to get our parallel line. Now first of all, to do that, I think we need to remove this arc first. Leaving the compass where it is, let's remove this arc. So first we need to construct our parallel line. And in constructing our parallel line, the line that will be parallel to QP, we are going to use arrow at the center. Now with arrow at the center, the radius will be QP. And remember that QP initially was given to us as 9 centimeters. So the best thing for us to do is to increase the radius of this compass to 9 centimeters. If you look, you will see the value we have along the compass. And this 9. This is our 9 centimeters. Now we can drag it. What we are trying to do is to construct a parallel line to QP. So we place it here. Place the compass at R. Now let's try to adjust this a little bit. Now with this, now we can draw our arc from here. We draw our arc this way. Our aim now is to get the parallel line of SR or Q or RS. Now with P now as the center and radius QR, we are going to draw another arc. This time around, this is 8 centimeters, so we have to reduce this compass, the radius of the compass to 8. So you can reduce and adjust your own radius to 8. Just following the guide. Now the radius of my compass now is 8, so all I need to do is to flip or rotate this compass, so I'll be able to drag it to point P. So now we drag the compass to point P, which is now the new center. So now with this as the center, we draw another arc at this point to get the point of intersection. Now this point where both of them intersect gives us a perfect point that will help us get the line that is parallel to QP. So we drag our ruler this time around. Let's bring it to connect that point. Now this is our parallel line now. It's almost perfect. And then just adjust it a bit. Now this is exactly what we have. Now let's draw our line so we can get our parallel line. So we drag it. Just drag it across that point. Now this is what we have. So what we need to do now is to remove the ruler from that point. And now it is the perfect time for us to look for our ROS, which is 4.5. So this time around, we'll adjust the radius of our compass to 4.5. With the sharp edge of our compass at R and the radius of our compass 4.5, we are going to draw another arc to cut this new parallel line that we just constructed. So you need to adjust your compass now. I will adjust my own to 4.5, and you need to adjust yours as well. So mine is 4.5, this is 4.7 now. So mine is 4.5 now. So I will adjust my compass and then drag to my center, and the center in this case has to be what R, because we are looking for RX. Now this is my center. This is my center. Okay, now I'm going to draw an arc, but before that, let's still move a bit so we can get a perfect center. Now this is what we have. So I will draw my arc. This arc is going to cut these two parallel lines, and the points where it cuts the new parallel line will now give me my S. So now that we have that, let's remove the compass. Now we have to label what we have accordingly. So with this, we can bring our text box here. Our text box, we are going to be having these points to the X. Again, it's better we increase the font of the box of the letter. So now that we have done that, let's drag it back to where it's supposed to be. Now this is where the X is supposed to stay. What we are going to do now is to use our ruler to connect the point P to X to give us our perfect quadrilateral. So I'll drag my ruler axis is the next two I'm going to be using. This time around I have to flip it. I have to flip. In your case, you should not take you that long to be able to connect. Okay, so now that's what we have. So I still adjust this one a little bit. So that's what we have, like this. We have something like this, a bit close. Alright, this should give us a perfect line now. I think we still need to adjust this thing a bit. At this point, we should get a perfect line. I think this is beautiful. Now we can join our knots like this. This is our PS. So as it is, we now have in the question A part, we were actually asked to construct a triangle QRT, which is actually what we have. In the B part of this question, we were also asked to construct a quadrilateral QRSP, which is also what we have. Now we're asked to measure PS from here, PS. That is the next question that we're asked to do. So it is wisdom for us to measure that. But instead of using the ruler, or let's still use the ruler, but I would have preferred to use the protractor to do that. The compass rather, but let's still use the ruler to take the measurement of our PS. Now if I drag this thing here like this, if we drag this thing here, my PS is basically 6, if you can see that properly. So my PS is 6. So let's just write our answer beside it. So I'm going to be having this Roman figure, or this B Roman figure 1. So this B Roman figure 1. And our answer is basically is 6 centimeters. 6 centimeters. Let's see if we can increase the font. Okay, so this is beautiful. So this is our answer for the first part. I can even drag it and leave it at this part. since it's just a value that we want to write, it can be written anywhere alongside your construction. So this is the first answer that we have. Now the second thing we're asked to do is to find the perpendicular distance between RS, RS and PQ. Now the best thing for us to do, if we are actually very serious in what we're doing, it will make a whole lot of sense that we bisect this PT. When we bisect PT, it will give us the perpendicular bisector of both lines, because both of them are basically more or less equal. Now I will drag my compass from here to this particular point. I think the radius I have is sufficient enough to do what I need. So the radius can be, all you need to do, if you are using T as the center, you need to make sure that the radius of the compass is more than the line segment PT. So now I will just drag this one using the radius of my choice. You can use yours as well. Just extend your compass to any radius of your choice, and it should give you what you are looking for. So here I will draw my arc. I have my arc like this. Let me turn this to the other side, because usually when you are bisecting a line, your line usually used to have two sides. So whatever you are doing to one side, you will do to the other side. So now you will drag this one from here, and this will give us the other arc that we are looking for. So now we can draw. Now this is the arc. So again, we need to flip. Let's drag this. Let's drag the compass to the other edge. Now this edge, in this case, has to be P. So we drag and position it properly. Now that it's positioned, all I need to do is to adjust it or rotate it to the other edge, so I can get my arc. I still need to adjust it. From what I can see, it is not properly aligned at the middle. So let's just move it a bit. I think this is what we're looking for. Now we'll draw the arc. Now we're going to draw the arc. Yes. Now that is what we have here. We now have the arc at this point. So let's still move the compass the other way and see what we can get at this edge. Okay, now we'll draw the other arc. And this should be sufficient enough for us to get the perpendicular bisector. Now all we need to do is to drag in our ruler. I believe your ruler is handy. We drag in the ruler, place it at the point of intersection of these two new arcs that we have. That should give us our perpendicular bisector of perpendicular distance between RS and PQ. So also place this thing here. So again, let's still adjust this, rotate this ruler so that it can align properly. And this one we have at this point. I think at this point we're almost done. So let's just adjust this a bit to give us a perfect line. This should do. With this line that we have, let's draw our perfect line across this point. So we'll just draw our line across this point. Now what we have now is what is called the perpendicular bisector or the perpendicular distance between Rx and the PQ. Now, we already have that locus. The last thing we ask is what is QRSP? If you are smart enough, you know that what we have there basically is just the shape of a trapezium, and that is what WAEC is after in this particular question. They want to know the name of that particular what shape. We want to know the name of the particular shape, and that the name of that shape is a trapezium. So I would like to increase the font a little bit. So this is a trapezium. Remember that a trapezium is a type of a quadrilateral, and that is actually what this question is all about. This is actually a question from WAEC SSC 1998, question number 9. So you can go check it out for yourself. So now this is actually the complete solution to this particular question. So I believe this should have helped us in the evaluation of this question. But if you have any problem with it, you can drop it in the comment section, and I will do well to attend to them in due course. Thank you, and see you in our next class.